What's up guys, this is Rise and welcome to another video. And today we are showcasing battles from DreFlames, who if you're not familiar with is a terrific battler in our community. Always one of the higher ranked Sylph battlers in the world, from the Southern California area. He has won a whole lot of tournaments in his day. And I'm teammates with him in Team USA. We've also battled each other in different tournaments. He's beaten me multiple times. I think I might have gotten him once or twice. And he's rocking a very unique team on his path to legend. You saw at the start of the video that he's at 2909 at the start of these battles, and he's making his push towards legend, as I'm sure a lot of you guys are trying to do as well. And it's a pretty unique team with Gengar, Typhlosion, and Machamp. And you're also going to see the movesets on some of these Pokemon are unique. Mostly Machamp. He's running Payback on his Machamp, so hopefully we get to see some Paybacks landed. Also, the Typhlosion has the shiny flex, and because of that shiny bonus, it lives with 1 HP and gets to this Blast Burn. That's a joke if you didn't catch my drift, but always like to have the shiny. But anyway, into these battles, comes in with the Gengar, lands the Punch. Armored Mewtwo is so tanky that it actually lives it, gets off one more Confusion. Gonna instantly swap into his Machamp. He's met by an opposing Machamp, and I think he should be okay, right? As long as he can land a Cross Chop on the Snorlax, he should be okay. He had to connect his last shield. This is gonna be kind of close because his Machamp's getting close to Body Slam range, so I think he's gonna need to land the Cross Chop and then also get a Sludge Bomb from the Gengar off. I think that's the win con. Man, a big lick down was not gonna happen, so has to throw the Body Slam. Needs 2 Shadow Claws, gets there, and I think the Sludge Bomb should be enough. It gets Stab. It's a hard-hitting move from a very attack-weighted Pokemon, and he gets the win. Gengar, all smiles, going against Dragonite in the next matchup. Oh, this is a bad lead. How's he gonna play out of this? Oh my god, hard counter city. What on earth? Going for 2 cross chops, excuse me, instead of the payback, it seems. Gets off the second. I guess 2 cross chops probably does more than 1 payback. Man, and then what do you do here? Big farm with Gengar, I guess that makes sense. Shield once, farm all the way down, and then get off 2 Sludge Bombs against Mandibuzz. Psychic. Because Sludge Bombs are still going to hurt Mandibuzz. Just because Gengar is so attack weighted. Like, Sludge Bomb I would think probably does like maybe 1/3 of its health. A little more than that. So, oh, let's go. Win con spotted. Not the best timing from the opponent. He got in some free energy there. It is a Psyshock. That's going to hurt. He went 1 over. I'm not sure if there's any reason for that, but he went over 100 energy there. Oh, man. What do you do here? You use your shield here. Do you commit to the farm down? Hopefully it's just a Weather Ball, because he can take a Weather Ball. You got 2 Blast Burns loaded. A Snarl comes through, which means you didn't CMP. You've got another Blast Burn, and you've got a Sludge Bomb. I think he's got this in the bag. DreFlames. Hard counter city, at least with the first 2. Oh my goodness. Gengar. The cameraman couldn't believe it. He was underground at a weird angle. He couldn't believe DreFlames just won. Gengar versus Politoed. This is not a good lead at all, but it's not the worst lead because his Typhlosion is avoiding the Politoed. So for that reason alone, it's decent. He's just going to call that the Politoed's going to go straight Weather Ball. People don't like to go Earthquake against a Gengar, right? Because that'd kind of be overkill. Is it worth the shield? It's tempting, but he's just going to let it go. I think it's the smart play. I think you just take a Weather Ball here with Champ. Hopefully you don't have to take 2. And you save shields for Typhlosion, which can hopefully put in work with the Politoed out of the way. This is annoying because the Cross Chop's not even going to KO, so this Politoed's going to get to another Weather Ball. Oh, man. Just let it go, yeah. I think that's the right play. Oh, man. Aggressive swap into Typhlosion. Yeah, yikes. That's not good. But does get a head start on energy at least. Opponent swaps into Shadow Nido. Oh, man. I feel like I've said oh, man several times, so apologies for that. I'm turning into King. Oh, man. You kind of have to shield even though they're going to Poison Fang almost 100%. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. I'm surprised they didn't get to another Poison Fang. Blast Burn should KO. It's such a hard-hitting move. Has residual energy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's just a lot of knowledge right there from DreFlames. The opponent needed to undercharge that to have a chance. And then doesn't throw right away, expecting the catch. Oh my god, Dre, you monster. The anticipation. He knew that 2 Incinerates took the same amount of time as it would take Abomasnow to get to 1 Weather Ball. So he caught. Oh my gosh, what a monster. I was interested to see how he plays out this matchup in case of like a G-Fisk lead. Because I actually tried this team for like 2 sets on my own after Dre told me the success he had with it. And G-Fisk leads, I was like, this is not comfortable for Typhlosion. So he shields. Unfortunately, it's a Rock Slide. This is going to be another Rock Slide since they didn't build up. And he snuck in and Incinerates. That's pretty good. So Typhlosion is doing a pretty good job here. Got both shields. It doesn't get there. That's all right. Oh, this is... Mewtwo is tough. Mewtwo is certainly tough. Because Typhlosion only has like a neutral matchup against the Gengar. I guess with shields down for the opponent. And he's going for Sludge. Sludge is going to do a lot more raw damage than Punch. So that's why he went for Sludge there. And look at that. Able to come out of it. Oh, man. Is that an EQ? Is that an EQ already? Yikes. But it's non-Shadow. Oh my god, is something going to get paybacked? Tangrowth. Okay. If he can just get this into punch range, he should be good. Because he's... Oh, he got to the payback! The counting by Dre. The knowledge. Oh, get paybacked, Tangrowth. And a screenshot, it looked like. Dude, Dre's like, his quick thinking on these counts is crazy. These like endgame scenarios, a lot of us know our counts, and if I see like something in the lead, I can be like, all right, this fast move is this much energy, this charge is this much energy, it'll take this much. But like these endgame scenarios where there's like already some residual energy and something comes in and you got to react quick, like this is next level stuff. These are really high level knowledge type plays. Scrafty, a bit of an annoying matchup because if they can do that, they can potentially bait with Pup. They simul KO. What's going to come in? Okay, that's great that the Machamp is avoiding this. Not going to shield. It's a Weather Ball. Gengar can take a Weather Ball. Oh my gosh, catches a Weather Ball on the Machamp. Has that energy stored from the Gengar. So many catches have been made. Oh my gosh, payback! It's payback time. Machamp unleashes the payback. It's kind of it's kind of unsatisfying that it doesn't even one shot. Because Jelly's so bulky and it's like it's non-stab, non-shadow, but still it's gonna allow him to completely Shadow Claw down. And now he can just double Sludge. Absolutely zero reason to bait. So the opponent should probably no-shield this. Okay. I think the opponent's only win con was calling a Shadow Punch there. And DreFlames, man, pulling some crazy wins here. Gengar versus DD. All right, pretty good lead. Of course, you have to watch out for the Psycho Boost. So there's a good chance the Deoxys Psycho Boosts and then leaves Looks like exactly what's going to happen. Not going to shield the Psycho Boost because it doesn't KO, I guess. Interesting. I definitely would have shielded if I had been in that situation. So DreFlames. Oh, the Poly went for EQ. I don't think that's the play, Poly. Mr. Poly. I don't think that's the play. Weather Ball's more energy efficient. So basically it's like giving your opponent an extra shield almost. It's like you Weather Ball, they shield, and then you Weather Ball again, and like you give them a free shield in a sense. Cross Chop coming in. Oh, are we gonna see a payback? I think we are, man. I think we are. Oh my god. Because the opponent wants to save this shield for the move on Gengar, right? Boom! Oh, I love it. Drapion. Okay. So this is not over yet. This is not over yet. This Drapion's going to be a real problem to deal with. Especially if it gets this big farm down. Okay. Man, big Poison Sting down. At least gets off some chip damage here. I think most people run Crunch Aqua Tail, right? Is that what most people run? In which case, like, it's just going to Aqua Tail spam. I don't see how he wins this. Just sacrificing the Machamp. Okay, Crunch. So Crunch Sludge. That's a lot better. Maybe this is still winnable. Have to shield. The Drapion's going to get to 2 moves. I forget what's in back, to be honest. Gets the last shield. Oh, sneaks in a free Incinerate during the move. That's huge. A bit of a mistake by the opponent. They transfer it onto the DD, and then he's only 1 Incinerate away. And somehow, some way, DreFlames comes away with the win. Geez, some of these are crazy. G-Fiscally, not a good lead at all. Goes into his Typhlosion. I'd be intrigued. He just goes straight for it. He's not even bothering. He's like, all right, I know I'm in a bad situation. I feel like my best play is to just try and get shields. So that's exactly what he's doing. Like, I'm not going to win this matchup. So I'm going to guarantee I get shields. Or if for some strange reason my opponent doesn't shield, I can win this matchup. I'd be shocked if the opponent didn't Shadow Ball here. Yeah, I think the opponent's also misplaying this a bit. I don't feel like there's really any reason to Bubble Beam. Look, that still did so much. I think if you're the opponent, you just Shadow Ball, man. So, a little bit of a break there for Dre. And they don't even get to a move on Gengar. So that secondary matchup went like about as well as he could have asked it to go. And it's Powder Snow, A9 and back. So he's going to bluff like he's going for Rock Slide. But I mean, Machamp is the win con at this point. I like the no shield there. Because, and he's not going to counter now. Of course, you have to shield. But what you don't want to happen is you double shield and then they get to a Psy Shock. So it's best to just like take the Weather Ball. Both players sneaking in extra fast moves. Cross Chop gets the last shield. Has another one stored. Oh man. Here we go. Gonna probably have to shield a Rock Slide here. Just kind of annoying. I think you have to though, right? Yeah. You have to shield the Rock Slide. Get off a Cross Chop and then a Punch. Might be enough after the Cross Chop. Not quite in punch range. This will be close. He might need like one more Shadow Claw after the punch. If this is EQ, it'll KO, but not Rock Slide. Okay, but so then just one counter finishes the job. So many close games. The margin of error is so slim. Slim shady. Gengar versus Mandibuzz, terrible lead. Goes into Machamp as the safe swap, met by a Toxicroak. Go for the payback, I guess? Okay. I'm gonna go for multiple Cross Chops instead. I know payback's also resisted. But I feel like if you land the payback, you could potentially do enough where like you shield and counter down. But, you know, Machamp is such a beast that it actually, despite, like, there's no way Machamp should be Toxicroak, right? But it actually, like, puts up a pretty close fight. This is kind of bad, though, because Mud Bombs threaten both of his Pokemon. So that I'd be shocked if Dre wins this game. I'd be shocked. Just sacrificing the Gengar does so much damage. All right. Into Typhlosion. Oh my gosh. Win con. The charms still add up. So Ninetales just goes to waste. If you can do enough Incinerate damage to eventually get this thing into Sludge Bomb range, that's the play. And it's a Dark Pulse Mandibuzz, which is better for DreFlames because it's going to take a little bit longer to get to Dark Pulse. Instead of 4-3-4-3 for Foul Play, it's going to be 4 every time. Okay, Aerial Ace bait. Nice bait by the opponent. But one more move won't quite KO the Typhlosion, and he's going to get off another Blast Burn, which will definitely put this into Sludge range. He should live a Dark Pulse, I would think. Barely. Nice under tap. The Mandy can't have that much energy. I think it needs at least another Snarl or two. It needed 3 more Snarls. Gengar gets to the Sludge, and he is just laughing to the bank. Man, another terrible lead that he's able to overcome. This is a pretty bad lead, too. Goes straight into Typhlosion, which is probably his best answer. But fortunately, the opponent doesn't seem to have a better answer, so they're staying in. Who knows? What if they're rocking my team and correctly shields the Earthquake? That is massive. That is massive. Big shield there. Gets a shield back. In comes Ludicolo. Oh my gosh. Tho, it's your boy. It's Ludi. Boygos, where are you at? Ludi dancing on him. Oh, okay. He probably would have lived that. But he's... nice recognition. Nice recognition that Ludi was going to get to another move, so he had to get out of there. Gengar is going to feint to a Night Slash, but he's going to have so much energy on Typhlosion. I'm not sure if he was still short of 2 Blast... I think he was still short of 2 Blast Burns, right? But has at least 1 loaded. I think the Gliscor undercharged the Night Slash. I could be wrong. But I think that was an undercharge. Oh, God. Wait out the full clock? Oh, he does have 2 Blast Burns. That's GG's. Oh, my God. Dre, you monster. You absolute beast. It doesn't quite KO Machamp. 1 counter takes it out before the charm gets through. This is insanity. Typhlosion, the beast. I've been running Typhlosion myself off stream the past week since I've been recovering, and it's been a lot of fun. Sometimes you get like locked in against a Politoed and it's not very fun, but I've had some like pretty epic wins where I'm able to pull off like big farm downs and double blast burn something in the back. Gengar versus Sirfetch'd, not the best matchup. The opponent switches. Oh, this is great. This is amazing. The opponent must not have Night Slash. That could be a tell they don't have Night Slash if they swapped out of that matchup, because if they have Night Slash, it's not a bad matchup for Sirfetch'd. And this is Dre's best answer for Nido, so this is like ideal for him. Gengar having a grand old time as always. Takes out the Nido. Gonna aggressive swap into Typhlosion. I like this play a lot. Maybe just expend no shields for Typhlosion. Save the shields for Machamp. Because Machamp should do a pretty good job closing out. It can take an Aerial Ace. I think you let this go, right? It's probably a Leaf Blade. Let's go. Oh, it's still KO. Dang it. Oh, that stinks. But this is great. Oh, wow. Going for the Sludge. Doesn't expect the Sirfetch'd to shield. Great calls. And now you just cross-chop spam. You don't have to shield the first one, but I think you have to shield the second. Oh, wow. You might even not have to shield the second. But, like, he's going to because he'll have to shield the third, so might as well shield the second. Through as they were synced, so allowed a free Snarl through, not great. But really just needs to get to 2 more cross chops and he should be good. Like this one and 1 more. Gets the last shield. He'll live this Aerial Ace, and the Snarls really don't do much at all. But gonna aggressive swap and get to the Sludge Bomb. Nicely done. If he lets his Machamp get snarled down there, he loses. So once again, just great endgame recognition from Dre, and that's like just such a huge part of this game, is making those quick reads in the endgame. That's what I tell when I coach people sometimes. Like, you've got a great understanding of it. It's a lot of times just like these endgame situations. Like if you let the opponent get 2 extra fast moves before you switch out, like sometimes those little quick reactions can be the difference in wins and losses. Gets baited with Bubble Beam. I get baited probably 57 times on Jellyfish Bubble Beams every minute. That's an exaggeration. I'm sorry. But it is a frustrating feeling. Then they Shadow Ball. Nice play by the opponent. They played that lead matchup very well. Gonna go for an aggressive farm here with Typhlosion. Do you call it here? Do you call the Bubble Beam? It is a Bubble Beam. Gonna get a big energy head start. Oh man, this is actually great. Because now Machamp is probably pretty safe with the Jelly gone. Not sure what you do here. I think this is... Yeah, I think that's the right call. Because you started behind, right? So if you shield, Machamp's not going to get to another move anyway. Blind Blast Burn here? This is perfect, because this won't one-shot. Yeah, didn't even need to undercharge that much. Could have undercharged it a little bit less. But this is fine. You just got to take this. A Psyshock won't KO. Oh, can he beam? He can beam the Machamp. Come on. Oh, Dre. Come on, Dre. We wanted the beam. That's all right. Blast Burn. Dre, very respectful young lad. Didn't want the overkill. He wanted to be respectful. And gets a 5-0 set there, which may be what takes him over the Legend hump. Let's stay tuned. Find out on Season 3, Episode 7 of Rise Commentary. Gets a Skarmory. Only 35 XLs, Dre. Come on. Just kidding. I probably have less. 3,026. The DreFlames reaching Legend, which is a surprise to no one. It was a foregone conclusion that Dre would reach Legend this season, but he did it in style with this shiny Typhlosion. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, I very much appreciate you. I think I forgot to plug Dre at the beginning of the video, so make sure to check out his Twitter. Link in the description at the DreFlames, where he'll post some awesome Pogo content from time to time. And his factions team, the SoCal Swablues, are one of the best factions in the entire world. If you're not familiar with that, is basically like Team Pokemon Go PvP competitive. And yeah. But all that said, I appreciate all of you. Thank you for watching. I'm feeling better. Thanks to everybody that wished me a speedy recovery from the surgery. As you can tell, my mood seems pretty good, right? I'm pretty, like, uplifted, if that makes sense. I don't know. Okay, enough talking, Rise. Say thank you one more time to the people, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.